Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today's video is all about how to manifest anything super fast. So there's going to be quite a lot in this video. I intend that it's not too long because you all know I can talk for days. If you want to work with me, the links are all in the bio and in the description of this video. So I offer live one-on-one coaching, a range of different packages there, and also some really awesome 7-day challenges that just really dive deep into manifesting your specific person, really getting on top of your self-concept, and also working through childhood trauma. So that they are all available as well in the Calendly links. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I am here. So today's deep dive, what we really want to explore with the law of assumption. and I think everybody has this, feeling at some stage. I want it now. I want it now. I want to manifest really fast. I want it to be done. And there's your sentence. I want it to be done. This is what we need to tap into. Instead of saying, I want it done, we want to say, it is done. It is done. When we say it is done, it is like, such a relief. Like, it is done. We don't need to effort for it, chase it, force it. It is done now. We simply just get into alignment with that. It is done, peaceful, chilled out, relaxed, trusting. We are now trusting that it is done. So for example, when you order something online, maybe a new dress or something, and you pay for it and you get the confirmation email and it says, thank you for your order, it's on its way. That is what we want to do with the law of assumption. We want to be like, okay, I have put out there that I am with my specific person now and we are married. Done. Order confirmed. Because the universe is always saying yes to you. Yes, 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 yes. I am now married to my specific person. Universe goes, yes. You go to the end of what that feels like, what that looks like in your 4D imagination. It's done. If you do everything like that with the law of assumption, everything's going to come rushing in super, super fast. This is the fastest way to manifest. What we also need to do is let go of resistance. So the fastest way to manifest is live in the end and drop the resistance. I think that's what I will call this video. Everything comes down to the amount of resistance we have going on. So for example, if you're like, I'm married to my specific person, it is done, and you go to the end, and then you go and check their social media, check the 3D, ask a friend, what's happening, how are they? You are not trusting, you are not living in the end. You're wavering, you're wobbling, you're going back and forth. So when we live in the end and we trust and we drop all the resistance, I want you to really lean into what trust feels like. What does that feel like for you? For me, it feels like deep relaxation. Like it is sorted. I don't have to worry. I release the worries. It's done. I can chill out. I can go and focus on other things now and enjoy other parts of my day, enjoy other activities, do some singing, do some dancing, cooking, catch up with friends. Because the thing is that we're not always going to just be like, I want to be married to my specific person. As valid and beautiful as that is, we're also going to want to be manifesting our career, our money, our health, the health of everyone around us, the safety of everyone else around us. So I often find that, when clients manifest something, especially a specific person, and then it becomes normal, because we do want to normalize our specific person. They're not above us. They're not on a pedestal. They're not this external, incredible creation. They are simply a reflection of us, a reflection of you. How cool. They're the most amazing reflection of you. I find that clients are like, okay, well, I got that now, so I want to manifest something else. So it is really important to have lots of different manifestations on the go at once, but we all want to do the same process with it. We want to say, okay, I am really wealthy now. I trust and relax. You get into the end state of what that feels like through your daily activities. How do you feel now that you're super wealthy now? How do you feel that you're married to the love of your life? This is the state we want to get in. States create. We want to just marinate in this state. And we want to be really staying there. It's okay to waver. It's so normal to waver, to be like, well, this feels like a load of crap because I haven't seen anything materialize in the 3D. But often when we're like that, we're putting time frames on things. We're not trusting. So I think one of the most important parts about manifesting and the law of assumption is trusting. Just trusting in ourselves that it is done, that you are the operant power. This will be another video, but you're in charge here. You're the operant power, no one else, and it is done. Just trust and relax into that. Now, if you're someone that has a lot of resistance, there could be a few blocks there, and this is why coaching can be amazing, because often, myself or other coaches will be able to pick up where your blocks are, because sometimes we're so stuck in a rut with our thoughts, beliefs, identities that it's very normal for us to create resistance or create barriers and blocks to our manifestations. So often it's something I'll be able to pick up very quickly, and then something that we can move through in sessions, which is really important. And then once we're able to identify the blocks, which is essentially feedback, we can create new assumptions around that and drop the resistance off. The less resistance you have as a person and a creator, the faster your manifestations will come to you. And I often, when I create meditations for clients, because I love creating meditations and inner conversations for clients, especially around love and their specific person, but I use a lot of visualizations around water or even the sound of water, because water is something that is always flowing. And if you just visualize for a moment water, running down a river, going around the rocks, moving really naturally and easily, it's just going with the flow. It is going to get to its destination so much faster because it's not fighting and resisting. It's just going with the flow. When a big rock turns up, it doesn't, or as an example, something unwanted in the 3D, a big rock turns up, it doesn't fight it and try and have a conversation with it and how dare you turn up. No, it just moves around it. And this is how we want to be, when we perceive obstacles coming up. We want to move around it, move through it with ease, because if that's not the end, the final destination, we don't really want to engage with it too much, So be like water, go with the flow, move around the rock or the 3D obstacle, perceived obstacle, move around and keep going, keep heading in your direction, which is the end. So, there's so many different analogies that I do with meditations and in sessions with clients, but sometimes it just really helps to simplify what's going on up here, because we can have a lot going on in our minds daily. We have thousands, tens of thousands of thoughts every single day coming in. So I want you to just be really kind and easy with yourself and lower your resistance. If a thought comes in, and again, this will be another video, if thought comes in and it's like, oh, well, that's not a very nice thought, I want you to just step away from the thought. We do this in psychotherapy and psychology. We look at the thought and we observe it. We get more into observer mode, where we're like, I'm having the thought, not I am the thought. So when we say I am the thought of negativity, we become it. We're entangled with it. But when we say I'm having the thought, we're separate. And, I'm having the thought of negativity. We want to be separate. We want to be able to observe our thoughts. We don't want to allow every single thought to come in. Can you imagine if every single thought, it's 70 or 80,000 thoughts that we have a day coming in, if we entertained every single one of those thoughts, how discombobulated our lives would be? I love shortening the word discombobulated and saying discombobbed, how discombobbed our lives would be. So we only really want to entertain the thoughts that feel good and that feel in alignment with who we are. So if that, resonated with you in any way and you want to explore more, feel free to leave a comment, share, subscribe. We love building this community here, Berna and I. Berna is another coach here. So feel free to engage. We're here to answer any of your questions, and I'm very excited to start working with some of you. Please reach out if you need me. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.